to day 9 of Vlogmas, and happy first day of finals. It's finals week and it's currently 6:37. I kind of slept in a little bit longer than I wanted to. I just finally got like up and moving and made my coffee, and now I need to hurry up and make my bed because I need to get to the building early today so I can get a parking spot. And I'm going to review for like a couple minutes, like really quickly, before my comp for a different comp for a different class. But our professor's having like an open lab, so I want to go there so I can ask any questions I have. And then I have the rest of the time to freak out about my comp. I don't really have a lot of time to talk, so I need to hurry up and make my bed and get ready for the day. It's almost 4 p.m. and I'm gonna have to combine today and tomorrow because I didn't really film it at all today. I was on campus the whole morning because I had my comp this morning, but first I went to a review session for my comp that's on Wednesday, and I wasn't there very long, but I practiced a little bit. And then I had my comp and I did fine on it. I actually did really well. I already got my grade back, so I ended up getting 100 on it, but my case was a brain injury, traumatic brain injury case. So I had one of like the review patients, because we so far have done stroke, traumatic brain injury, and Parkinson's. Parkinson's was the new one, but I ended up getting a traumatic brain injury one. She gave a couple like suggestions during it, but besides that, I did good. And then I went and practiced using some of the machines for my skills check tomorrow morning. I didn't like set anybody up on them, but I just kind of practiced clicking the buttons and like setting the parameters and stuff for it. Oh, I also practiced for MSK after my comp. I kind of ran through a lot of the joint mobilizations and some of the tests, special tests that we have to do. I do need to practice that a little more, but I honestly need to be studying for my lecture exams that I have because I have not been studying. But I came home and my head was literally pounding, so I took some Advil and drank coffee to try to help. My headache's still here, but I'm also just really anxious, so I'm like nauseous from being anxious. That's kind of making me distracted from my headache, if that makes sense. I do have to work tonight. I'm hoping that nobody shows up, because if nobody shows up, then I get to leave earlier. I wanted to come back and be productive and like get a lot of studying done, but that didn't really happen. So I'm hoping that I can focus a little bit. I'm trying to figure out what to prioritize because my skills check is at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So I need to make sure I know everything I'm going to say for that. And then I also need to make sure that my formula sheet is ready for my exam tomorrow. And I don't really know if I'm going to study at all because a lot of the stuff is on the formula sheet. So I might just go through my slides and see like what stuff I couldn't fit on the formula sheet and look at that. And if anything, I might read through the formula sheet a few times just so I know where everything is and I can find it quicker. I think my priority needs to be getting ready for the skills check and then studying for my musculoskeletal exam. That's Wednesday. And once I'm done studying for that, I'll probably have to go to work, and then at work I'll probably look through EBP for my exam. I think that's the plan, and I'm just really over finals week already, and it's only day 1 of finals week. I'm going to look like a lunatic doing this, but I'm going to go through the cases on our practice case scenarios and pretend I'm like doing my comp or doing my skills check, just so I can learn how to explain the machine, what the contraindications are to ask the patient, and then how I would set them up. Like I'm gonna think about it out loud, like what parameters I would use and all that. I'm probably gonna have to read off my notes the first couple times, but the contraindications are almost the same for all of the E-stim machines. So I think if I say it a few times, it'll help me learn it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through them. So I'm gonna read the case scenario and then kind of talk to the patient as I would. I see that you're having some pain right next to your spine on the right side of your back. So to start off, I'm just going to be asking you a couple questions just to make sure that this modality is the right one for you. So I'm just gonna ask a couple questions, is that all right with you? This is why I practice, because I'm stuttering. Do you have a pacemaker? Do you have epilepsy or history of seizures? Cancer? Do you know if you have any impaired sensation in that area? And then this is a guy, but like the person I'm doing it on is gonna be a girl, so I would ask, are you pregnant? Do you have any skin sensitivity, or is that skin easily irritated in that area? And then I can tell my rater that I would also want to check sensation and circulation in that area as well before putting the stim pads on. I can say, so today I'm going to be using a TENS machine on you. So basically this machine is going to send electrical signals and it's going to create a buzzing kind of tingling feeling on your back. And what this is doing is it's creating another sensation, which is distracting your brain essentially from the pain that you're feeling in your back. When I turn this on, it shouldn't be uncomfortable. It should be just like a strong buzzing feeling, but not uncomfortable, and this will hopefully help to reduce your pain. And if at any time you're uncomfortable, just let me know and we can adjust things or we can end the treatment. And then I have to explain to my reader how I'm setting the parameters. So for a TENS machine, it's either going to be electronic or non-electronic. So if it's electronic, then it has a screen on it and I just open it up, and then I'm going to set it probably just to conventional TENS because it's a good place to start. So I'll start with conventional TENS, and they're in the acute phase probably still, so I would just do sensory, and so I'd have to set it to 100 pulses per second and 100 microseconds, and I've already put the pads on them first. So I would take the 2 pads and put them on the right side of their lower back, and I'd probably have them point to their pain and just kind of get it in that area. And once I did that, I would have put on the parameters, and then I would say, okay, I'm going to start to turn up the intensity, and I want you to let me know when you first start to feel a buzz. So I'd start turning it up, and then I would get to that spot and be like, okay, I want you to let me know when it gets to a strong buzzing feeling, but not uncomfortable. And then once I get there, we're good. So this is using the gate control theory, if my rater asks. And then I would probably keep them on that for about 15 minutes, but for the sake of the skills check, I'm sure we're not going to do it that long. And then once I do that, then I should probably also ask them if they're allergic to adhesive. And then I could give them a call bell, and if I wanted to walk away during the treatment, and then I would want to come and check on them every so often to make sure they didn't accommodate to the feeling and need it turned up or turned down or anything like that. Then I would go ahead and take it off of them and put their pads back onto the thing, and I have to educate this patient, so I will show them. I have the machine all set up to what it needs to be, so you don't need to change anything in here. The only thing that you need to change is the top on here. So whatever, you're going to plug in your stim pads into the machine and place them onto the area, and then you are going to turn this dial up until it is at a comfortable buzzing feeling for you. And that is what I would do for that. I'm going to go through the rest of these, practicing what I'm going to say.
It's the end of the year. Everywhere on TV, couples and Christmas trees, gift wrapping and cheer.
Cold nips at your toes, wrap up in winter clothes. Can you be mine for Christmas? Can you be mine for Christmas? I've been good all year.
because I don't feel like getting the camera out, but it's 5:26. I'm just getting home from my skills check exam and practicing a little bit for my comp tomorrow. I feel not prepared at all for my exam tomorrow morning, and honestly not that prepared for my comp either. Very stressed, and I don't know what I'm gonna do because my head also hurts. But first of all, I'm gonna shower and I'm going to eat dinner and then figure out what I'm gonna do from there. But my skills check went good today. I got a 95, and then after my skills check I went to the library and studied for a little bit. And then I had my exam. My exam sucked, and I don't even know what I got. He's not releasing the grades yet, so we don't know our grades. But hopefully I got enough to keep the grade letter I was at. But if not, then oh well. I'm just very drained right now. I need to get a move on it because I'm working with limited time and I'm also exhausted and I don't know how I'm going to learn everything for my exam tomorrow. So I'm just very stressed. I'm literally so tired. It's 5:27. I just got out of bed and made my bed. I was trying to get up at like 4:30 to study this morning because last night I gave up and didn't know so much that I needed to know for my exam at 8 a.m. But then I just kept snoozing my alarm and now I'm finally awake. But I don't even know if I'm going to study this morning because I'm so tired. I'm adding this day onto the last, I think, 2 days. I'm probably just going to end up combining most of my finals week into one video because I haven't been able to film as much, and then also because I kind of want to get caught up so that I can film more fun videos when I get home. So I think that's the plan. But I need to go eat breakfast and get ready for the day and decide whether or not I'm going to study this morning while I'm getting ready. I'm back for the day and it is 12:24. I have a really bad headache. I just took medicine for it, and I had a final and then a skills check. My final was very hard. It was for MSK. It was very hard. I have no idea how I did, hoping I at least got a B. My skills check went way better than the exam did. I also don't know what I got on it, but I would think that I got an A on it. I didn't really make many like major mistakes. I just had like some helpful suggestions and a couple corrections, but for the most part I was doing things right. I have one more final left. It's tomorrow at 8, and I'm going to be doing minimal studying for it because my head hurts so bad and I want to pack. And also it's not like my lowest grade, so I don't need like a super high grade on it. That's probably a really bad attitude to have, but I gotta pick my priorities and I'm basically at the end of my mental energy, so I'm choosing to give myself a little more grace and a break with that and not cram so I can get 100 on it or whatever. Like, I'm just gonna take it. Hopefully I know enough on it and get the grade I need. But I'm going to be packing my apartment up first because I need a break from thinking about school. So I think I'm gonna pack my apartment for a decent amount and I'm just gonna go room by room. I didn't realize I tried to straighten my hair a little bit today, but obviously I did not straighten any of that. Okay, we're gonna start with my bedroom and I'm just gonna pick out what I'm wearing tomorrow and then start packing the clothes that I want to bring with me and my dirty laundry. And then I also might see if there's anything under my bed that I want to take home or that I think will fit in the car with me when I go home. So yeah, we're gonna start with my room and then make our way through the whole apartment. I'm also gonna be doing some cleaning. So I already deep cleaned my kitchen the other day, but I want to deep clean my bathroom and just kind of like vacuum dust in these rooms and get my apartment looking pretty clean for when I come back.
She went away on Christmas Day, didn't come back till New Year. He thought everything had changed, but it was all in his head, a sad invention as soon as I mentioned.
Okay, so I got my fridge into the hallway over there. It was right here where it's all dirty. I need to vacuum it now, and I moved it out and I was doing it by myself, so it was kind of hard, and I accidentally scuffed the door, so I'm gonna have to paint that. But I have it unplugged and defrosting now. There is some ice buildup in the freezer part, so I might have to wipe it out, but I don't think this one leaks like some mini fridges do, but I have it on the tile just in case. And then I have out here 2 bags of clothes. Oh, actually 2 garbage bags of clothes, then this bag, and then these clothes, and then these are all like clothes I'm getting rid of and stuff, so I'm gonna bring those home with me. I still have some stuff on my bed here. So tomorrow we get to wear pajamas because it's like for our Spirit Week thing. Tomorrow's pajama day. So I'm wearing my comfy blanket thing. I'm wearing this. And then I'm gonna wear black leggings with it. And then I'm gonna wear my slides too. So this stuff I'm leaving out. And then this is what I'm wearing to bed tonight. And I have like one hoodie here that needs packed. And my headphones. I'm just kind of like collecting stuff. But I think I might move stuff into my car now since it gets dark so early. I might start moving some stuff in there just to get started on that. And see like how much room it takes up. Because I'm going to try to put like the garbage bags and like a bunch of my clothes in the trunk, because I have like Christmas decorations here and stuff that I'm not going to use that I was thinking about trying to bring home with me, but I just don't know if I'll have enough room in my car. I might end up having to stop here one day during winter break to get some stuff. I've been packing for a while and cleaning and just kind of running all around. I need to vacuum this floor, and that's basically all I really need to do. Mostly is just vacuum, and then most of my cleaning's done. I wasn't like filming any of it because I just was focused on cleaning and just trying to get it done. But I'm going to now vacuum, and then I loaded a bunch of stuff into my car. The rest of the stuff mostly I'm just gonna pack in the morning, and then I should be good to go home tomorrow. That is the plan. And my mini fridge is thawing out. There has been some ice buildup that has melted, and I just finished like wiping out some of that. I have to wait for the rest of it to melt off and wipe out the water, and then I'm just gonna let it sit there overnight. Hopefully it doesn't leak at all. I don't think it will. And I'm gonna leave it probably in the hallway and pick it up some time during winter break, because it's definitely not going to fit in my car. I don't even know if it fits in my car, but it's definitely not going to fit in my car with everything in it to go home.
So go on in, there's wood on the fire. She went away on Christmas Day.
Okay, I have done minimal studying for my final tomorrow. I don't need to get a high grade at all. I honestly think I could get a 50 on it and still have an A in the class, so I'm not really stressed about that. I'm excited to get to wear my pajamas tomorrow. I'm excited to go home tomorrow. So my exam is at 8 a.m. and then I get to go home after that. So I'm probably going to, like I said, combine all the days of finals week, but then maybe tomorrow start a new vlog. So I might be starting it on my phone because I think I'm gonna pack up all of my equipment and stuff, camera and batteries and all that stuff, so I don't forget to bring it home, because I'm gonna need it for the rest of the days of Vlogmas. And yeah, I think that's the plan. It's 8:48. I have a really bad migraine. I'm trying to fake it right now and act like I'm doing great, but I'm struggling hardcore. I took half of a dose of Excedrin, and I'm hoping that it like doesn't affect my ability to fall asleep, but I was also hoping that it would help my migraine a little bit, but it didn't even touch it. I mean, I'm able to stand up now and like the lights are on and stuff. I'm just in a lot of pain and just don't feel good overall. This is the life of having migraines, but I am grateful because it's been a while since I've had headaches, I feel like, because normally I was getting them like every day, or migraines every day, and I've seen an improvement. So this one is just a bad one, and I haven't had one like this in a little bit, so I'm trying to keep a positive attitude because it could be worse. But I'm going to do some last minute packing and then get ready for bed and hopefully fall asleep pretty early. But I'm gonna end this here. I think this is Vlogmas day 9, maybe? I have no idea, but hope you guys enjoyed this little combination of my finals week for this day of Vlogmas, and get excited for more fun videos, because I'm gonna try to like get more creative with the ones that I'm doing at home, since I'll be able to like do other things besides go to class all day. But hopefully you're enjoying it so far, and that's it for today, and I'll see you back tomorrow for the next day of Vlogmas.